is News 5 at 4.
Now at 4.
This is a really tough situation, and it's hitting everyone really hard.
Cleveland police mourning the loss of one of their own.
I ask the community keep our law enforcement members, men and women, in their prayers.
Officer Jamison Ritter, 27 years old, shot to death on the job overnight, now being remembered for his commitment to community.
How he worked, it was like he had a mission. It was to be a good police officer. And unfortunately, he's not going to be able to do that anymore.
On this 4th of July, the holiday is marked by heartache. Cleveland police officer Jamison Ritter shot and killed overnight in the line of duty. A police procession escorted his body from the hospital following that deadly encounter with a wanted man who is now in custody. Officer Ritter had been with the Cleveland Police Department for 4 years. The 27-year-old was also a member of the Ohio National Guard. News 5 anchor Tessa DeTiro joining us now live with more on Officer Ritter, the suspect, and what happened.
Katie, behind me, the memorial is growing right now to honor fallen officer Jamison Ritter. We know a little bit more about this officer right now. We know that he served this district in District 3. We know that he was from New York and he was a graduate of Syracuse University, and then he went on to be commissioned as a second lieutenant in the Army National Guard.
This is the man behind bars who police say shot and killed Cleveland police officer Jamison Ritter. 24-year-old Delonte Hardy has been charged with aggravated murder. Hardy was wanted on a felonious assault charge out of Garfield Heights.
There were several officers on scene because we did, know the facts ahead of time. We had information that this was potentially a violent felon that was wanted. So we had multiple officers on scene at this incident.
Cleveland Police Chief Annie Todd confirms 8 to 10 officers attempted to arrest Hardy at a house on East 80th and Wade Park in the Huff neighborhood. Todd says Hardy tried to get away on a bike before reportedly firing on police.
They go out there, they work hard, they risk their lives, they risk everything they have to protect the community, they care about the community. And, I hope that this is another time to, show our support to our officers. They need it, they deserve it.
According to Cleveland Police, Officer Ritter's family says, quote, "From an early age, Jamison possessed an innate understanding of selfless service to the nation and a strong desire to serve his community."
Pray for this family, pray for the men and women of our police department, especially as we celebrate this 4th of July holiday and the freedom that we have in this country. That freedom depends on the men and women of our police department, not just in Cleveland, but all across the nation.
You are taking a look at the growing memorial right now, a Cleveland police cruiser with an out-of-service marker on its top. Balloons, a stuffed animal, and flowers, as well as blue ribbons are adorning District 3. Officer Ritter was the son of a police officer. The Greece, New York Police Department confirms that John Ritter, Jamison's father, served for years before retiring in 2013. An outpouring of support from state and local leaders as well as sports teams for the loss of Officer Ritter. Many folks extending condolences to Officer Ritter's family and, of course, the Cleveland Police Department, and also reminding us that our men and women in blue are making a large sacrifice every day. For now, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
Stay with News 5 for continuing coverage on air and on our News 5 app.